right, everybody, welcome to another deep dive. This time we're looking into GotBackup.
GotBackup.
We've got a ton of material to go through. We've got YouTube videos that explain the features and their compensation plan.
Right.
We've got reviews from all over the internet.
Yeah.
We even have a personal testimonial.
Yeah.
So that's really exciting. And we want to give you, the listener, like a really good overview of what this is all about. Is it a good service? Is it a good business opportunity? What are we looking at here?
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of buzz around GotBackup being not just a good cloud storage service, but also a business opportunity.
Right.
So that's something I think we should really take a look at.
Absolutely. And all the links to all the source material are in the synopsis of this deep dive, so you can follow along.
Transparency.
Right. So let's start with the basics. What is GotBackup?
Well, at its core, GotBackup is a cloud data backup service. So you can back up all your devices, your computers, smartphones, tablets, everything.
Yeah.
And it's like having a really big safe, a safe deposit box for all of your digital life.
Okay, I like that. I like that analogy. So what makes it different than all the other cloud storage services?
Well, I think one of the things that makes GotBackup stand out is its value proposition. 6 terabytes of storage for $9.90 a month.
Okay.
Now, to put that in perspective, you get 3 times the storage of Dropbox for the same price.
6 terabytes is a lot. That's a lot of photos and videos.
That is a lot of data.
Yeah.
A lot of cat videos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's affordable, but is it secure? That's my next question.
Yeah. Security is definitely a top priority for GotBackup. They use military-grade encryption
Oh, wow.
to protect your data.
Yeah.
And it's owned by GVO, Global Virtual Opportunities. They've been in the tech world for over 20 years.
Okay. So they've got experience.
Yes, definitely.
All right. So what are people saying? Are they having good experiences with GotBackup?
Well, from the reviews we've seen, people are generally really positive about GotBackup. They say it's easy to use, reliable, and of course, very affordable.
Yeah, I saw one review that said it was a total lifesaver. The person's computer crashed, and they were able to recover all their data.
Yeah, there are tons of stories like that. People losing their phones, accidentally deleting files, or their laptop decides to take a swim.
Oop.
And thanks to GotBackup, all their data was safe.
So it's like a digital insurance policy.
Exactly. And it's not just about recovering from disasters, it's about preventing them. It backs up your files automatically in the background, so you don't even have to think about it.
That's a really good point. So you don't have to worry about remembering to back things up.
Exactly.
I like that. What's really interesting to me is that GotBackup also has this business opportunity attached to it.
Yeah, the MLM side of GotBackup is definitely interesting.
So how does that work?
Well, essentially, you can become a GotBackup reseller, and you get paid for referring people to the service.
So it's like affiliate marketing for cloud storage.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah.
And the compensation plan is actually pretty impressive. For every direct referral, you get 200% commission on their first month's payment.
200%.
Yes, and then you continue to earn 25% every single month for as long as they remain a customer.
Wow. So there's recurring income.
There is recurring income built into this.
Okay, so that's something to think about for sure.
Absolutely. And the more people you refer, the more that income grows.
Right, that makes sense.
And they've got a matching bonus as well.
Oh, okay.
So you can earn a percentage of what your team earns as well.
Okay, so you actually want to help the people that you bring in succeed.
Exactly. The system encourages teamwork and collaboration.
All right. Before we get too deep into the business side of things, let's circle back to the user experience. We talked about the positive reviews, but are there any drawbacks to GotBackup?
Yeah, of course, no service is perfect. Some reviewers mention technical glitches sometimes, especially with the mobile app.
That makes sense. Mobile apps can be a little bit finicky sometimes.
Yeah. But they seem to be pretty responsive to feedback. They regularly release updates and improvements.
Okay.
And they're really trying to address those issues.
That's good. At least they're working on it.
Yeah, they are, for sure.
One of the things that really stuck out to me in the reviews was how easy it is to set up.
Yeah.
People were saying it's super simple.
It is. The simplicity is a big selling point. You download the software, install it, and you're pretty much ready to go.
That sounds almost too good to be true.
Yeah. One reviewer I read said, I was up and running in less than 5 minutes. Even my grandma could figure this out.
Okay, so it's that easy.
Yeah, it's that easy.
So once you're set up, how does the actual backup process work?
It's all automatic. You choose what you want to back up, specific folders, file types, your entire system, and it runs silently in the background. You don't have to manually initiate backups or anything like that.
Okay, so it's truly set it and forget it.
It is set it and forget it.
And if you need to restore a file, how do you do that?
It's super easy. You log into your GotBackup account, find the file you need, and you just download it.
Okay. And that's it?
That's it.
Okay. And it seems like the business opportunity is pretty easy to set up as well. They give you all the marketing materials and support you need.
Yeah, they really do. They have websites, banners, social media graphics, email templates, everything you need to start promoting GotBackup.
Wow.
Even if you're not a marketing whiz, you can still make this work.
Okay. That's good. That's good to know. So let's talk about the compensation plan in a little bit more detail. We touched on it before, but what kind of income are we talking about here? What's the earning potential?
Well, the earning potential really is unlimited. It depends on your effort and the growth of your network. The base commission structure is generous, but there are bonuses and incentives that can really boost your earnings.
Like what kind of bonuses?
So in addition to the direct referral commissions, you have matching bonuses, rank advancement bonuses,
Right.
and they even have leadership pools.
Leadership pools, what are those?
Yeah, as you move up in the GotBackup Reseller program, you unlock access to these pools that distribute a portion of the company's profits
Okay.
among the top performing resellers.
So it really rewards people who are building successful teams.
Exactly. It's not just about personal sales, it's about leadership and team building.
I like that.
Yeah.
One of the things that we saw in the reviews a lot was how good their customer support is.
Yeah, they get a lot of praise for their customer support. They're very responsive and helpful.
I saw one review where somebody said that they contacted them late at night and they got a response within minutes,
Wow.
which is pretty impressive.
That is impressive. Yeah, it shows they care about their customers.
Yeah, it definitely does.
And it's good to know if you have any problems, you can reach out to them and they'll be there to help.
All right, so, we've talked about the features, the security, the ease of use, the business opportunity. Let's dive a little deeper into the user experience.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that people are raving about?
Well, one thing that comes up again and again is the reliability. People say GotBackup just works. They haven't had any issues with backups failing or data being lost.
Oh.
They're also impressed with the speed of the backups and restores.
Okay.
They've designed it to be very efficient, so you don't have to wait around forever for your files to transfer.
That's good.
Yeah.
I hate waiting for stuff like that.
Nobody wants to wait.
I know.
No.
And the interface, is it pretty easy to use?
Yeah, it's designed to be very intuitive and user-friendly. Even if you're not a tech expert, you can easily figure out how to manage your backups.
Okay, good. So GotBackup has some pretty cool features that make it even easier to use. Can you tell me what those?
Yeah, there are a few. One is the file preview feature. You can actually see what's in your backed up files without having to download them.
Oh, that's handy.
It is. You can save time and bandwidth.
I like that. What else?
Well, they also have a versioning system. It keeps multiple versions of your files.
Oh,
So you can revert back to an older version if you need to.
that's really useful. What if you accidentally save over file or you make changes you don't like?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah.
And then they have file sharing features, so you can easily share your backed up files with other people.
All right, so, we've talked a lot about the positives, but what about some of the concerns that people have raised about the MLM structure? I know some reviewers mentioned aggressive upselling tactics and the potential for market saturation.
Yeah, those are valid concerns, and it's good to address them.
Yeah.
GotBackup does encourage its resellers to build their network, but they discourage any kind of aggressive or misleading marketing. They really want to focus on ethical and sustainable business practices.
Okay, so it's more about sharing the value of the service and building a community.
Exactly. They want their resellers to succeed, but not at the expense of their reputation or the trust of their customers.
Okay, that makes sense. What about the saturation issue? A lot of people are worried that the market for cloud storage is going to become oversaturated with everyone promoting GotBackup.
That's a good point, but the demand for cloud storage is always growing.
Right.
As we use more and more digital devices and data, we need more secure and accessible storage.
Yeah, it's not a fad. It's not going away.
No, it's here to stay, and GotBackup has such a compelling value proposition. The affordability, the storage capacity, the ease of use, the earning potential. It really appeals to a broad audience.
Okay. So there's room for multiple people to succeed.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're constantly innovating and improving their services to stay ahead of the competition.
All right, so it seems like they've created a system that's built for long-term success, both for the company and its resellers.
Yeah, that's definitely their goal.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground here. We've explored the features, the security, the ease of use, the business opportunity. We've even addressed some concerns that people might have.
We have.
But before we wrap things up, I want to get your personal take on GotBackup. What really stood out to you during this deep dive?
You know, I think what impressed me the most is the value that they offer. It's not often that you find a service that has such a robust feature set, user-friendly experience, and an incredible price point. And then on top of that, they've built this business opportunity around it.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's a win-win situation for everyone. Users get a great service, and resellers have the opportunity to build a real income.
It really is. It shows, their vision and commitment to empowering people in this digital age.
Well said. And with that, we're going to wrap up part 2 of our deep dive into GotBackup. And we are back for the final part of our deep dive into GotBackup.
It's been really fascinating looking at all the different aspects of this service.
We've covered a lot, from the
Yeah.
technical details to the user experience, and of course that interesting business side of things.
Right. In this final part, I really want to focus on what I think is one of the most exciting parts of GotBackup, that potential for long-term residual income.
Okay, residual income. That's a term that gets thrown around a lot in the online business world.
It-
But what does it actually mean when we're talking about GotBackup?
Well, in this case, it means you can continue to earn money from the work you do today, month after month, even if you stop actively recruiting new members.
So it's kind of like planting a tree that keeps giving you fruit long after you've planted it.
Exactly. And GotBackup's compensation plan is really designed to make the most of that residual income potential.
Oh, so.
Well, as we mentioned earlier, you get that 25% commission on every monthly payment from everyone you personally refer to, GotBackup.
Right, and that commission keeps coming in as long as they're a customer.
That's right. So even if you just refer a few people every month over time, that can add up to a really nice stream of passive income.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then there are also those matching bonuses on top of that, right?
Yeah. You're right. You also earn a percentage of what everyone in your downline makes.
Your team of referrals.
Exactly.
Okay.
So as your team grows, your residual income grows with it.
Okay. One thing that really stood out in the reviews was how much people loved the customer support from GotBackup.
Oh, yeah, their customer support gets rave reviews. People say they're incredibly responsive and helpful.
I saw one review that said they contacted support late at night and got a response within minutes.
Wow, that's impressive. It really shows how committed they are to providing excellent service.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's good to know that if you ever have any issues, they're there to help.
Speaking of expertise, the people behind GotBackup have clearly put a lot of thought into creating a service that works for today's users.
What do you mean?
Well, for one thing, they've made the software super user-friendly, even for people who aren't that comfortable with technology.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. It's easy to set up, and that automatic backup feature takes care of everything for you.
Yeah, exactly. And they also have those innovative features we discussed that just make the whole experience better.
Like what? Remind me.
Well, there's the file preview feature, so you can see what's in your backed up files without downloading them.
Right.
Saves you time and bandwidth. And there's the versioning system.
Oh, yeah.
Keeps multiple versions of your files so you can go back to an older version if you need to.
Like a time machine for your data.
Exactly. And then there's file sharing, so you can easily share those backed up files with others.
So it's really a complete solution for managing your data.
It is. Going back to what we were talking about before, I think it's important to highlight, again, that value proposition that GotBackup offers. For less than $10 a month, you get 6 terabytes of secure cloud storage. That's way more than what most competitors offer at that price.
Yeah, and then you have that added potential of earning residual income through the MLM structure.
Right. It's a pretty great deal.
So would you say that GotBackup is like a game changer in the cloud storage world?
I think it's definitely shaking things up. They're offering a really compelling alternative to the big names out there.
And it seems like they're always working to improve and stay ahead of the curve.
Absolutely. They're definitely a company to watch.
Well, I think we've covered just about everything there is to know about GotBackup.
We've really gone through it all, haven't we? Features, security, ease of use, the business opportunity, user experiences, and even addressed those potential concerns.
Yeah, and we've really tried to present everything in an objective and balanced way so you, the listener, can make up your own mind.
Right. We don't want to tell anyone what to think. All the links to those sources we talked about are in the synopsis of this deep dive, so you can dig in even further.
Whether you're just looking for a good cloud storage option or you're thinking about that business opportunity, GotBackup is something worth checking out.
It is. And as always, we encourage you to stay curious, keep exploring, and never stop learning.
That's right. And thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time.